I found a nice quiet spot to park in Kingsbury, and this is the view I'm going to work with. You can see how there's a natural border there with the trees, the big one on the left and the two on the right, and then this bit of rubble in the foreground. I'll just turn that into a path just to make it a bit more interesting. I've got a handy little water jar down here that sits by the handbrake, and then in my kit here, if I was outside, I've got this little stool I can sit on, but this is my main. These I use to work outdoors with. If you just open up, ever so handy these are, they're only a tenner from the works. You can see everything I need is in there. Got the big egg brush, 3/4 inch flat, number 3 rigger, and then just spare bits of paint. Always use these Cotman watercolours. Cheapest I find, just under £3 from artdiscount.uk.co.uk, because they can work out quite expensive if you buy these are the 21mm large ones. You can get the 8mm ones, but they don't last 5 minutes. And then to fix the paper too, I've got this board, and just use these clips there. This is just clean water. And then just raw sienna. Clean the brush. And then just straight into the ultramarine. Just here and there scattered about, down the bottom. And then I'll put a few clouds in using alizarin crimson and Payne's grey. And they're just sort of scattered about the place. A few up there and then just the odd one scattered about here. Just bring that right down. I always try and have one side dominating, rather than just have them evenly spread throughout the page. So it just works out better that way. Now in the distance, I ain't going to clean the brush, I'm just going to go raw sienna, ultramarine, and put in those trees there, furthest trees. In fact, while the paper's still wet, I'm going to pull the reflections down. Because otherwise I've got to wait for it to dry. So obviously I haven't got my hair dried out here. And I could be here for just takes a lot longer without the hairdryer. So if I put the reflections in first, and then just make the top of it roughly the same. Just try and get a bit more variation into this. Maybe a bit more raw sienna just to see the colour changing a bit there. And also vary the height of the trees as well. I've made these all a bit samey, so I'm going to make these ones a bit taller. I mean, to get it sort of roughly, just pull that down slightly more, just so that it reflects the actual true height of that one. And then, not worrying too much about this right hand side, because there's trees in the foreground that are going to cover this, so I might even leave the rest of it now. leave the rest of it blank. Because these foreground bushes on the right hand side are going to cover that. So I'm just going to pull this tight. Refix these clips. And we can go back at it. So now the paper's flat, I might just stick a few, just suggest the odd little trunk and branch and what have you. Just keep it very subtle. Maybe don't just reflect them down below as well. As long as it hasn't dried, it's still wet up and still go at it. Now on this right hand side here, I still haven't cleaned the brush incidentally. It's just one little way of keeping all the colours harmonious. I mean, I don't know whether it's right or wrong to be honest with you, but I find it helps keep the colours more harmonious by cleaning the brush less. I wouldn't recommend it all the time. I'm introducing a bit of lemon yellow. It's a bit closer, so I'm just using, you see, I'm just using the corner of the brush, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, and that's coming right down. And then this time I can see a few little twigs and branches and whatnot. Again, try not to overdo it. And then coming down into the foreground. I'm just trying to determine what to leave in and leave out for the... See, there is that bush over there, but I quite like these trees here and that reflection, so I might